There is a protest happening here at Old Trafford. We believe it's going to go on for approximately 1 hour since the final whistle went. It's directly to my right here. You can tell what it's about, the ownership at the club. There was the expectation that it would be sold last season, but it hasn't happened yet. You have the fabric of Manchester United in you. You know what it's like to be at this club. What do you make of this?
Listen, obviously there's been many protests, and we understand why they're doing it. Like I said, there's an issue going on. There's no decisions getting made. Obviously, it's not. I don't know the ins and outs, but I just think the fans just want a decision to be made as quickly as possible, whichever route, so the club can maybe move forward.
Fan protests, I mean, they have every right to. Everyone, if you're a fan, you can agree or disagree with whatever decision's being made at the club.
Yeah, to me, this is a massive football club, and this is ongoing too long. Everything's ongoing too long. And I think watching Manchester United on the football pitch as well at the moment, is it affecting the players? Because today, Manchester United have won 3-2 against Forest. But without being biased, that wasn't a great Manchester United performance there. And that is not a team that are going to finish in the top 5 and qualify the Champions League.
Not even top 5 for you, as it stands. I know it's very early on, a lot more games to play, but that's a big statement.
It's early on, but that wasn't a great performance, and there are a lot better teams in the Premier League at the moment than Manchester United. And the protests and everything in the club, what's going on at the club, you know, you want to be careful that a great football club like this don't become a laughingstock.
Does it affect the players?
I think it does. Listen, the players will be in a dressing room now, and they'll know this is going on. Of course it's going to affect them in some way, but at the end of the day, they have to be professional, and they have to care about, you know, and do the talking on the pitch. And listen, like Mark says, they'll be in the dressing room now. They'll know this is going on, but they'll be having conversations about today's performance. Yes, they got the win, but it's still not up to, you know, where they was towards the back end of last season. Yes, last season they didn't start great, so I understand what Mark says about top 4, top 5. Well, last season they started slow, so I can just take some confidence from that.
I'm going to ask you this, and I want you to give me your response as a fan of Manchester United. Are you worried for next week against Arsenal, Emirates? It's a Sunday.
If off the basis of the first 3 games, I'd have to say yeah. But if you can't get up for Arsenal away, you know, as a player and go into that game and perform better and play better, you've had 3 games now. You know, you got 6 points. You're getting up to speed, so I'd expect a lot more.
What do you make of it next week? I mean, with United's performances so far, I know the Gunners dropped points today at home, but they are also joint top of the table as we speak.
Yeah, Arsenal, it's very difficult to go to Arsenal at the moment and win a game of football. And I just, you know, epitomise what's going on here at Manchester United. If I was a betting man, I wouldn't say that Manchester United are getting a result at Arsenal next week. I just think the performances on the pitch that I've seen the first 3 games, and I've watched them all, not great.